give something. I just give this to him and it's
forgotten would work without him, and rumors say that he is a reincarnated Swiss Army knife, the head of con ops, Darkwing! Entering the stage with his own theme music, please welcome our art show director, Karen! Is the one who came up with the idea of playing theme songs at the opening ceremonies, and thus is the only one who got to choose her own song. A round of applause for our Dealer's Den director, Alpha Key!
You can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary. Try.
Next up is the man known for his 2 lifetime achievements: drinking beer in Cologne and being our director of registration, Logie! And his heart runs on 10 cylinders. Ladies and gentlemen, our Vice Chairman, Nightfox! Who always wanted to get announced by a tape recording of his own voice, the chairman of Eurofurence, Cheetah! Eurofurence 22, or Eurofurence 1986. I hope you're already having a good time. Yes, I love being on the stage because the theme is the 80s, and it was Alpha Key's idea to say this is the 80s, this is the year of television shows. Everybody should have like a really big entrance where you're going to play like 80s theme music, and you think I did a good adaptation of the idea, yeah? All right, because they had no idea what was going to happen until we played it, which adds just a little bit of fun here. Yes, without further ado, I would like to start the official part of the opening ceremonies, and well, I give the word to Night Fox, the Vice Chairman.
Okay, I would like to introduce our hotel first. We have found one victim of the hotel staff who will tell us a few words how it's going on their side. I would like to welcome the lovely lady that's behind the Twitter account you may like.
Our guests here. I hope you feel a little bit like home. And many big events and conventions took place the last year, but the Eurofurence is always our personal highlight. We hope you enjoy your stay, and if you have questions or requests, talk to our team members or send a short tweet to us. We are proud to help you. And maybe we see us at the lobby, at the fountain, where's the Poke Stop, and we can play a little bit Pokemon together. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, if you have any other questions regarding the hotel, just feel free to approach me. And I just have one other point. Many people were a little concerned when they saw that where the motor first meet take place, that there's a giant hole, and that not everybody can fit his car in there. So we moved the motor first meeting actually on the hotel property, just when you exit the hotel to the right, and there will be our security team showing you the way. So it will be on the hotel property, no worry, just across the place from last year. Thank you.
Okay, like every year, of course, we have wonderful guests of honor this year, and this year I would like to present to you Miss Dorothy Hurst. Dorothy, can you come up on the stage, please? She is an author, she's a writer, and she writes about how dogs became wolves, or the other way, yes, I'm just a little bit nervous right now, I'm sorry. And she has 3 quite successful books out. It's The Promise of the Wolf, The Secret of the Wolf, and what was the last one? Spirit of the Wolves. And maybe, you have this little funny button that you can press.
Do I hold on?
Yeah, no, you don't have to, just, we have this fancy microphones. So, yes, maybe you would say a few words about what you do.
Well, sure. So first of all, thank you, Cheetah. I'm really happy to be here, and a very special thank you to Goldie and to Iran, who invited me here, and to Goldie, who's been taking such good care of me since I got here, and also all of you who have come up and said hello to me. I felt so welcomed by everyone here. This is Promise of the Wolves. It's the first book in the Wolf Chronicles trilogy, which, as Cheetah said, tells the story of how the wolf evolved into the dog from the point of view of the wolves. And it's told from the point of view of a young wolf living 14,000 years ago. And it's also the story of our relationship to animals and our relationship to nature. And I hadn't heard of furries before I wrote the book, but as soon as the first book came out, people started getting in touch with me, and I was just so touched and warmed by the community.
Ruin everything. Thank you so much, Dorothy. There is a couple of opportunities where you can meet with Dorothy. First of all, she's going to have a table in the dealer stand where she will probably, when she doesn't have anything, any other events planned. And if you happen to own any of her books, of course you can bring it and have it signed. There will be the possibility to buy the books if you're interested. And there's also going to be 3 panels. One will be on... You're really early birds there in programming, aren't you? There's Thursday at 10 in the morning. There's Wolves and Humans Engaging the Wild Within Us. We have on Friday, also at 10, Writing Through Animals' Eyes. And we have another event on Friday at 12, How to get your books published. Your books published. That's so funny. I've done this so many times, and yet I'm already getting jittery up here when so many people are looking at me. Everyone's watching us. So yeah, go and see Dorothy. She's a wonderful person, and I haven't read the books, but I've only heard the best. I've been on the bestseller list, and you will not regret it. So next up, all the stuff that people wrote on my list. The Fursuit Game Show department wants me to announce that on Thursday afternoon, for about 1 or 2 hours, there's going to be fursuiters out there with collection boxes. They're going to beg for money, and it is going to be only that limited amount of time because we don't want to get on your nerves, because we've already gotten complaints that sometimes they get a little bit pushy. Therefore, what you should know that this is part of the preliminaries of the Fursuit Game Show. So we always get like 100 of applicants who want to play the game show. We only can have like 20 or so. So to get that down to a manageable number, we have several contests that people have to go through. And collecting money for the charity is one of those contests. So they're not trying to get on your nerves, they're trying to get on our list. And the amount of money they collect counts as points. So if you want to support your friends, just put a lot of money into the collection boxes. Yes, that's not fair, but it's for charity, so can't be bad, can it? And of course, the Fursuit Game Show is a show, so you're invited to come Friday at 4 p.m. here on the main stage and watch the fursuiters make fools out of themselves, which is pretty entertaining. I will just read this off the thing, off the sheet. I have no idea what's wrong with me today. The times for the group pictures include getting there, taking the picture, and getting away from there again. We cannot give an exact click time that will happen when people have lined up. Please be there early, for example, at the beginning of the announced time slot, so we can move people around and get the picture done ASAP. So if you are scheduled for a group picture with our photography department, please have some patience and bring some.
Put on this again. Yeah, I've been killed several times for speaking too long, so I'll keep it short. Thank you. No, not quite. Fursuit Lounge is open right next to the big dance hall for the fursuiters. Last year, many of you told me, well, the Fursuit Lounge is so small this year. Well, it turns out that we have just been in the mini lounge in the lobby. We have a hall as large as this one right next door for the fursuiters. The large one is closed at night. The mini lounge you can exit around day. Fursuit Parade will be on Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. And because I saw Kagi sneaking out a few minutes ago, I can say this openly, we will not be able to outperform this parade this year. I'm sorry. But given you're way over 1,000 fursuiters, You'll basically just take our stroll around the hotel. We will not stop for a group photo because it's taking just way too long. I mean, 2 hours before the last person even leaves the first lounge is kind of hard. And then waiting there. If you have questions, just ask me. Other than that, no special appearances. It just works. Thank you. One more thing.
Okay, next up
with the help of Patachus, the Show Your Badge program is returning. You all found a little flyer. If you go to local restaurants, they may offer you a discount because you're attending Eurofurence. Check the flyer for that.
Me and myself, and let me explain to you what not to do. Oh yeah, and 6 to back to the Funkhäuser.
All right, thank you very much. Next up, Darkwing, Conops.
Hello everybody, I'm the director of Conops, and my team takes mostly care of all the panels happened in this convention, and the locker service you can access until tomorrow. And we have so many things to do, it would be too much to explain everything. So
yet sampled it. I'm waiting for Nightfox to show any signs. Well, because unfortunately the expiration date was several years ago.
Yep, 1989. But it's mostly sugar, they're still good.
Maybe I eat it later, thank you. Okay, art show. Those of you who have been here in the previous years already know how it works, but for those who are new, we need for the art show a separate registration, which is done in the art show itself. You will receive a bid sticker to paste on the bid sheets at the art. So these are, you need to register there, and we will keep secret your numbers, so no one can follow up on you, not even security, even if they try. And please pick up the art if you win it on Saturday in the sales. Last year we had a few people who did not pick up their art. I'm looking at, no, I'm actually not looking at you. Oh, great glasses, by the way. So please do not forget to pick up your art. It will leave us with a deficit, and I don't really like that.
Thank you very much, Sheila. I don't have to lean. Okay.
You automatically do this with this kind of microphones, but it actually works well from here. I said don't.
Fine. I'll just sit here and talk then. As we all know, we have a mental illness inflicting the furry fandom called PCD. This year in the charity, we're putting the focus not on PCD, but on PDC. PDC is the abbreviation for the Painted Dog Conservation. It has nothing to, well, something to do with canine art, but it's not what you think. It's a species that lives in Africa, and they are, to say the least, very endangered. I will, before I tell you any more about this charity, let them speak for themselves by the magic means of a video. So, if my wonderful colleagues at the back here could put on a video for you, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Pulled out of plushies. You guys bought all of them. You guys rock so much. Thank you. Now, a question we get a lot all over the con is, I have an item I would like to donate for charity. Where do I hand it in? Here comes the answer. Go to the art show. We have a desk set up in the art show, and that is where you can hand in items. We also have some lovely panels, and you can see the items that you can bid on later on in the charity auction. And you should probably hand them in either today or tomorrow. That would be the best for us. If you have something spectacular, that original piece of art from Zootopia or something, we will of course accept it later on. But try and hand it in either today or tomorrow. And then we have something new. And I have a fursuiter who will assist me here to show it. Remember the white cans that we used to have? We still have those. But this year we also have something new that we use. The charity bags. This is what they look like. So when people come around and they ask you for money or sign language or whatever the fursuiters do, then please give them some money and put them in the bags. If someone comes and asks you for money for charity and they are not using either the bag or that can, please tell me very fast. Okay, just to make that clear. Thank you so much, Master Introduction. And he wants a little treat. It's expired. I want to own. It is the first ever charity fursuit calendar, and they're only covered by the towels and the last shred of dignity. So we have a little, yeah, don't know if you can see it here, but they would be on a, yes I know, they would be on sale in the dealer's den, and there's a limited amount, so you want to go there and you want to buy them. All the money goes uncut to charity. Then the last two things I will say. One is we have something returning. Remember the otter noses? Who is there? Yeah. Guess what's returning? Yeah! The otter noses, they're back! €1 each. All the money goes for charity. You can buy them all over the place at the lottery booth, when you're waiting in the queue line for all those lovely events that we have, everything, yeah? And finally, the charity concert is returning yet again. As always, I know it's super popular. We have a limited amount of tickets. They can be bought in the lottery booth in the lobby. Today at 9.
Still distracted.
Sorry, we were just a little bit distracted. Have a date with my I really should get one. We have some new things in the dealer's den. We have some more commercial stuff going around, like a screen above the dealer's den door with proper information about what you can expect. We have a huge seating plan banner placed on the balcony above the room in front of the dealer's den, where all the artists are being told to put their name tag. So, and have a list with who is going to sell what. So you can go there and check who you want to meet, can look where he's going to be placed, and check out if he's selling items you might be interested in. We also have a bulletin board coming with that. If you want to leave a message for the artist, or the artist wants to leave a message for one of their customers, like where to pick up art, or when to pick up a sketch or a commission or whatever, then you can stick that there. We also have a Twitter account that goes hand in hand with the information about the artist and dealers in the Eurofurence smartphone app. I can really recommend following us on Twitter if there are going to be any changes within the seating plan, or are things being announced, then we will do that via Twitter.
From 2,220 attendees. As of today, we have an incredible number of 2,643. And as of now, more attendees already checked in than we had last year. I hope registration was smooth and fast for every one of you. I have to say thank you to my team. And yes, that's it from me.
One little thing I also wanted to announce that I forgot. I remembered the moment that you mentioned it. We do have a 80s computer and video game room. That's a little bit hidden because we needed the big commission rooms for the panels. It is in room 30241. There's going to be signposts pointing you to there. It's in the third wing in the second floor, right out of the elevator, and you will see it. I love this place because the 80s is when I discovered computer games, and if you get in there, it smells like old electronics and your basement. And we have some original 80s hardware with 80s games and 80s TVs sitting there. It's wonderful. It's a trip down memory lane if you grew up in that age. And you should definitely check it out. And thanks a lot for Hoga for setting this up, and everybody who donated hardware to this. I don't even have a list, so just thank you to everybody. And you should definitely go at some time. It's a lot of fun. We found a blue envelope at the hotel front desk. It has some quite important stuff in it, and it has no name on it. So if you are from Great Britain, probably, and you are missing a blue envelope with important contents, and if you can come up to Collops and tell us what is in it. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, come to registration, Luigi has it, so come to the registration desk and claim it, but you will have to tell us exactly what is in there, otherwise we're not going to give it to you. Alright, what do we have? Does anybody else want some expired chocolate? I have plenty.
If you're getting hurt, that's because the sugar is 20 years old.
Okay, so I'm only left with one thing to say. I declare Eurofurence hereby officially opened.
I made a few
Making me tear up a little bit. Yes, weren't those exciting 4 or 5 days, depending on when you came. I know that there are people coming in on Saturday before the con, and I have the feeling it's getting longer and longer. And yeah, what a few days it have been. I can give you the total registration count. My registration manager is somewhere else, counting something else probably. But thanks to modern technology, I can tell you that we have a total number of checked-in attendees of 2,485. And about 185 paid, but couldn't make it for whatever reason. It says there are at least 1,200 fursuiters. 134 musicians. 85 animators. And 503 artists. The IT department gave me this little note with some more fun stats to share about the Eurofurence app that we introduced this year, reintroduced this year. The Android version was downloaded and used about 1,300 times. There have been about 250 iOS downloads. And I think there is one Windows Phone user. Later, he said he knows there's not going to be many users and he wants to shake hands with all of them. So, if you know of any other users of the Windows Phone version, please tell them. Okay, please direct all feedback, praise and suggestions to the forum, which I have hereby done. And, next I would like to hand over the microphone to Pinky and the charity team. Where are you? There you are.
I am right here. Hello everyone. You having a good time? You having a good time? Fantastic. Awesome. So am I. I'm only slightly hungover from the staff party last night. I have some numbers for you. I don't know if you want to hear them or... Great! I'm going to start with a shameless plug. Master, I don't know if you're still in here. I think he was just earlier. He's still selling Autonoses. We got lots of Autonoses left, so you can still buy Autonoses. And hopefully also in the intermissions. So if you want to have a little snack while you watch a public show, buy some Autonoses. Now, one of the differences between this year and the previous year was that the previous year they could bring animals, and you can't really bring African wild dogs because they are wild. But actually, we do have some African wild dogs here. Come on stage. So if you want to see what a wine mug looks like, that's what they look like. They're awfully cute, aren't they? People have been asking me many times, how much did we raise by now? How much do we have now? Are we going to beat the record? Are we going to beat the record? And I feel the need to just say one thing, which is, it's not a competition. Any money that we raise for charity is really awesome. So give yourselves a round of applause. I think we're moving close to what we are going to do here. So may I ask the charity people to come up and join me here on stage? We have fluff flying everywhere. Harriet, Ron is in hugging fursuiters. The charity people are basically turning into furries by now. Alright then, we're all too late, so I won't drag it out too much. We need to have revealed the final amount. That's a lot of money, so I need some security help to help me with this. Dari, are you here? Dari? Dari's not here. Oh, there he is. Uh-oh. We have a high-class money transport.
You can tell they rehearsed these in police blocks.
Now, every year I stand here and I give you the final amount. I'm not going to do this year. Instead, I'll let you, Harriet, read the final amount. Are you ready? Wow.
22,237.30.
Tomorrow in the charity booth. We don't have any more lottery tickets. You guys bought all of them. We actually got 5,000 lottery tickets this year. They're all sold. Thank you to everybody who bought lottery tickets. Absolutely. But tomorrow we're gonna have fun in the lottery booth. We won't sell any lottery tickets. Oh dear God. We will have fursuiters and other artists doodling for money for charity.
I wanted to say something. Thank you. First of all, I am now from the Department of Fine Collection. We heard a bit of a woo here, you know, that's 350 euros per person. We have about 1,400, or more or less $500,000 for charity. That's fine. We never find guys from security standing at the doors, so you can just pay when you're heading out. Thank you so much. For all you hotheads, butt sniffers, and fuzzballs, or as we call them, pursuiters, you will be dancing your feet off tonight again, I know that. We will have the fursuit lounge running till tomorrow noon, so you can dry your fursuits there, use all the amenities. By noon, we will start collecting all the fursuiters, not the fursuiters, empty fursuits, I hope.
With the fursuit is still in it.
Yeah, or lying under it or something.
We're going to sweep them in one big pile.
Exactly. We're going to tie some knots and like red kings and tie the tails together whatsoever. So if you want to avoid that, you may want to collect your fursuit before that. That's the bad news. The good news is, after we've disassembled the fursuit dryer, the lounge itself will still be open till Monday, so you can have a fursuit launch during the Dead Dog dance, if you want that. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, one last thing. Eurofurence next year will be held from August 16th to August 20th, 2017. And the theme is going to be Ancient Egypt. So get out all that toilet paper and wrap your ups like mummies. So that will be really cheap costumes then. All right. This event is called Closing Ceremonies, but I'm not going to declare the con closed quite yet. Con will be over after the Big Blue Dance, and I'm sure a lot of you are here for the puppet show. So, good thing is we do not have to wait anymore. Everybody's ready, standing right behind that curtain. And there's not going to be a separate seating for that. So, we're going to give you like 10 minutes. If you do not want to see the puppet show, you can just leave and get drunk and do stuff. If you want to see the puppet show, just keep your seat and just make a little bit room for everyone who wants to get out. And we're going to start the show in about, I would say, 10 minutes. All right, thank you very much. Have a very, very nice evening. Thank you so much for being here and making this the great party it was. And I can already say, see you next year.
Danke.